So next, Nikki Sinclaire for the non-attached, please.
I'm amazed that we've had the State of the Union address today. I'm surprised that Mrs Merkel hasn't asked us to postpone it until after the German general election. Well, Mr Barroso, this was your fourth and last State of the Union address, and you have brought along the rest of your appointed commission for support. Never before has a tier of this Parliament been filled with such incompetence and failure. A question: why is it that it is the President of the unelected arm of the EU that gives this address? Why is it not President Schulz? One of your commission is here today, despite having only an attendance record of 52%, almost as low as a UKIP MEP. Your flagship policy, when you became President, was a much vaunted Lisbon strategy, which seeks to make the EU the most dynamic economy in the world. That sank without trace. In fact, the EU has gone into reverse. Unemployment, especially among the youth, is rocketing, and little Miss Red Tape sitting next to you isn't helping. Mr Barroso, your own Commission's polls show there is no trust in the EU. The people of the biggest 5 countries feel the EU is not working. 2/3 of people across the EU think their views are not being heard. No wonder. But when they do express an opinion, for example in a rare referendum, they are treated with contempt and somehow that they don't understand. The arrogance is palpable. The people must be listened to. Let the people decide.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr President. Mr Barroso, I was extremely disappointed that you didn't answer my main point, is that why it should be you, as the unelected representative of an institution giving the State of Union address, and not the elected representative, Mr Schulz. But maybe you could help me with this point. And we don't agree with much, and I do not agree with your vision of a united Europe. But I do agree with you, Mr Barroso, that if the club is going to prosper, if it's going to work, you need all the members inside working towards that. Then I need to ask you, then why do you not challenge the UK to put up or shut up? Why do you go along with the UK Prime Minister David Cameron pretending that he can renegotiate powers from the European Union? Are you saying that he can renegotiate certain items from the Treaty of Rome? Can you just make it clear, once and for all, that renegotiation of significant powers, such as the social chapter, is not possible? Isn't it damaging towards the European Union to have the UK in its current predicament until 2017? Isn't it time for the UK and its people to decide, does it want to be a member of the European Union sooner rather than later?